Welcome, you beautiful shitters, to another episode of A.S.M. We're joined once again with the S and the M. God, yo, we sound like the bondage shit, yo. Alright, let's get back to this. I hope you're enjoying your shit. I wish I could be fucking doing this podcast from the shitter, but I might get canceled. So that's one of the reasons we don't.
Why'd you get canceled? I might do one scene where I am in the bathroom.
I mean, you could do
as long as you don't show your fucking like.
I don't know. People might get sensitive and be like, "Oh my god, that's a now disgusting act." But we're getting off topic. Welcome to this episode. We're going to be talking about this fantastic anime. This is obviously fan made. This is not how they look like, because this looks a little hentai-ish. I just gotta say it. It looks a little hentai-ish.
It does look, yes.
A little hentai-ish. It does. Yeah, it does. So MHA. You know what? I'm gonna get to it. I said something crazy to you this morning. This morning when I texted you.
Yes. Yeah,
I said that MHA has gotten back into the top 10 anime spot. You think there's many more? I want to hear your wording first. Why? I think it belongs in top 10 conversation.
That's different than what you said.
I just say it belongs to the top 10. I'm like, I think it made it. In my books, it made it to the top 10 right now. And should I go first?
Yeah, of course you have to.
Okay,
It's your take.
I'll go first. Okay, my crazy take. This guy is the best, but that's not the reason why. He's one of them, but that's not the reason. I really like how now that they're in the dark vigilante arc, and I really like how they're showing him evolve from just being a straightforward hero, this fake ass version that everybody has created. This version that everybody created, that a hero is only good, can only do good, there's nothing bad about it. This persona of goody two shoes. And it's showing in this world that it got away for so long that a whole strong foundation of villains just destroyed it. All the good top heroes are not questionable. They're chasing him, and he basically, like his character always been, he will sacrifice himself for the better good. The greater good. And he's doing that right now. He's, letting go of all his friends. He's maturing. He is thinking more like it's on me and less like I need to be this perfect hero. And by that, you could see the weight he's carrying. You could see that he only has one goal. He only has this. I feel like saying it a burden would be too dramatic and maybe wrong. But I really like how he's evolving, he's becoming this mature character. Using all his different quirks, understanding his ability, especially he fought the muscle dude today. And I loved it that you bring in that nostalgia from season 3 when he had a tough time. And you see how smart he has gotten, how calm he is, how confident. Like, he basically, the old Deku would have been crying, like, trying to find a way. I need to do this. Like, all this freaking dramatic. This Deku was completely different. This is like post-skip Luffy after he learned the freaking hockey and how he walked through and he knocked everybody out. Like, this is basically Deku coming in and be like, you know what? These guys, I can whoop their ass. Like, they're no longer in my tier. I'm above them. Like, his 45%, like, this is my full power. In 45%, he beat a guy he had to use 1,000,000%. So...
Well, 1,000,000 is exaggeration, right? He never used them.
Whatever.
His hand would have exploded. But just to be clarified, I don't know how he finished the fight quick because of the tremor.
The vibration. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So that pretty much destroyed all the muscle, and what was happening was and from his previous fight, you knew that his muscles were down, and he took the opportunity at that time to punch 45%.
But
and actually defeat it.
But still, Deku would have never been this calm.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. The character development Deku is good, and the thing that My Hero Academia the trio does they do a fantastic job of the trio and their character development.
Well, I like
But
this.
that's where it stops.
I
That's where
understand
it
you.
stops.
I understand your complaints about that. We'll talk about that. No. I really like how this showed when Deku was leaving is Endover, Best Genius,
Hawks
and
and
Hawks,
Best Genius.
and All Might, and I really like how they're making it. It feels like Batman Beyond, when Old Man Bruce basically gave Terry McGinnis the keys and stuff. All Might is basically Bruce, Old Man Bruce. He has the whole black car and everything now, black everything.
Yeah, Batmobile.
Yeah, he has a Batmobile basically.
Yeah. I think we saw it, right?
Yeah,
Or did I just spoil you?
No, we saw it. We saw it already. In the alley,
his car,
in
right?
the alley. Yeah, it was a Batmobile.
Yes, yeah, it's Batmobile.
Yeah, so
It's
I'm really liking how this post-dramatic arc is happening with the top 4 heroes now, because technically they're the top 4 now. And it clearly sounds like a Hawks idea, but Midoriya is using it. And I know
it's not a Hawks idea at all. So Midoriya is basically saying, and then All Might is basically saying, I know you won't stop, so I'm gonna join as well, and you can't tell me otherwise. It's so they're just kind of corroborating. But yeah, Deku is on his own right now.
If the War Arc 2 was anything like War Arc 1, man, I am gonna be needing a lot of wipes.
So you will probably need wipes. I'll say that.
That's not bad.
You definitely need it.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Yeah, listen.
Here's the thing. I do. I think I'm kind of. One thing I am very guilty of is like one of the things I would say in terms of like potential of My Hero Academia. It's one of the top 5 most potential show, and I think I am very loyal to you. So the show does such a major.
We're gonna see the next episode, right?
No. Yeah, it wasn't in the intro, so I'm guessing you won't actually.
Because the next episode they showed the faces of 1 and 2. No, 2 and 3.
2 and 3 or what?
The users 2 and 3.
Oh, you're talking about Deku's other powers.
Yeah,
yes, you might.
They showed their faces over in the preview.
Yeah. So. I'm trying to remember from the manga. Did you see it? I don't know that you might see one of them, but you definitely won't see all of it.
I saw both of them. I saw the one with the cross.
Yeah, but you're not gonna see some of their quirk. It's kept hidden until later on.
Okay.
But so I think this show, like, first of all, like, it's one of the better mechanisms. I mean, I'm a big kid. You got this, well, you get this power, but there's also backlashes, right? So it's kind of unique. There's always like certain rules you can't break, and there's limit. And unfortunately, the show maybe sometimes doesn't do a very good job bringing that out, because Deku keeps breaking. That's a little iffy.
You talk about every time he breaks his body.
Yeah, I mean, he has destroyed his body.
But they explained it in this one.
I don't.
But no, I really think the way they explain it and the reason why we have to take it and how I took it is, as his powers evolve, so does his body. So his body
is getting stronger. But when he was fighting Shigaraki, there was no consequence of that.
No, bro. Like, when he was talking, he's like, the Black Web Quark basically kept his body parts from shattering. Like,
right.
It was basically saying like he was.
It's not enough. He was going crazy. Did you see his arm in the fight? Yeah. It was fucked up. Like, but I feel like that's why Eric could have come in and like reverse some of it that would have been okay. Anyways, so. There's so many fantastic powers or quirks in the show, and also characters in the show. I just think like they kind of neglect it often, which leads to me.
Isn't this one? No, this one. Yeah, this one. Isn't she one of your favorite one creation?
Yeah. So that's one of the character that's not fully fleshed out. For me, that I think. First of all, her power to create something would mean that she should be constantly praying. support fight, and not just her, but Ochako super powered like powers, right? Like anti-gravity. So she could
Well,
literally give.
Deku has it too,
Just think
though.
of it. Float. Float has one restriction, which is that you had to be in contact with the physical object.
Oh, like she can just touch and walk away.
Right. She has a limit to how much she could anti-gravity. But the idea that you could do that means that you coordinate with, for example, Bakugo, right? And say, hey, Bakugo, here's a 1-ton ball. Take it. Fucking launch it like a missile. And it will even take Al Giganto physically. It was super overpowered. But like she's a hand-to-hand combat. No, I don't like. Did you see one of the scene where she's like tapping buses and shit? Like it's carrying it. But like that's super powerful if you reverse it. Stuff like.
But
I'm just saying.
But I feel like that power also has limits. It also has weakness.
It does, but for example, a bullet, right? Like a momentum, it's a physics, right? Mass times velocity. Like if you work with Bakugo, or even what's his name, Ida, right? Where people who already have speed, like you could literally take something 10 kilogram, or just think about weights, right? You're working out, right? Let's say 50-pound weight. She could make that weightless, but then she could chuck it at someone, and that person is gonna get that. It's super destructive, right?
But it also has weakness. What I see is a best example, like best genus, his fiber thing. Even if you can float, his fiber is gonna catch you. You can see Shigaraki's his freaking those.
Well, yeah. Let's be clear. Like I'm agreeing with what you're saying. What I'm saying is that you don't immediately think about when you have some of these power, and some of these characters are just.
But then we could think about it like that with almost anybody's quirk in the show, except like maybe Froppy.
That's my point.
So you're saying the OP, the potential with the OP power quirks, you wanted to see more.
Yeah, I mean, like you could easily, for Ochako, like you could say, like somewhere I think in the power book, like she could do up like thing. I don't know if it's tons. You could really overpower the fuck out of everything. But the point is, like a lot of these characters, there is a lot of exciting happen. It just I feel like a lot of the characters have been forgotten. So it's like, who cares?
See,
right?
now I am. I understand. I can agree with. But I think this also goes back to your biggest criticism of the show, and that being you never really got to see the perfect evolution or a fair evolution for the entire Class 1A.
Yeah. I think to me that's the number one. Like, they're all excited. I think let's be honest, right? When we saw the start, who wasn't excited about Tokoyami? That shit was fire. Denki with his electric power, right? Like all these guys have fantastic powers, right? And when we see it, we find like, fuck yeah, that was fun. But then you don't really see too much
But
later on.
I think One Piece is spoiling you, bro.
Well, that's why One Piece is top 10.
But you have to. I feel like this is more. I feel like this is more catered towards like Naruto-esque. Like you could see Naruto had the same thing. Naruto, he had his own classmates, and each had a good amount of evolution. And when it came to the Great Ninja War, certain people had a bigger role than other people.
Yeah, I think that's okay. That's okay.
And I feel like this might be the same thing. Like you're getting your core, you're getting the core people OP.
It's similar, but I think the issue with maybe with the ninja versus quirk is like specific skill set that you should be able to apply.
A clan. Like look at.
But the problem with the Jitsu is at the end of the day, it's power scale, right?
Not
like it's
necessarily.
It's not like a rock paper scissors, right? That's the beauty of.
We're having technical difficulties.
Right, we'll fix the technical difficulties later. But yeah, I think Class 1A is. I think that's emphasis 1B, and you kind of going like, can we not like? Can you even name like half of Class 1A now?
This guy, Frappy, Karate Guy, Creation Tits,
What?
belly button, dickhead. Uh, this guy likes sugar.
Yes, his name is Sato.
I
Sato
like.
is literally means
Yo,
sugar.
I really like. I know he is part of the main crew. What's the destruction one?
Kirishima?
Yeah,
Kirishima?
he's definitely part of it.
But if you ask me which part is better, hardening or creating something or anti, those like to me, no, sorry,
Which one's better in bed?
like hardening is not much better than fucking creating
Are you,
and
yo, bro? Are
anti.
you kidding me? This guy fucking whooped ass, and when he came to Overhaul Arc.
Exactly because they actually empowered him to do. Like I would love to see that with one class. Basically, I love the Kirishima arc, but what I think there needs to be more emphasis.
I don't know. I feel like then it would become two One Pieces, and we need like 15 seasons.
Oh, I don't mind. If it's
I
top 10,
mean,
why not?
but no. I think the reason why, okay, the reason why One Piece is top one. Okay, we'll jump into One Piece later. We'll jump into One Piece. Oh, okay. Listen, One Piece is different segment. Everybody. Controlling your One Piece fandom.
One Piece anime is not top 10.
It's one. It is one.
No, it's not.
It's one.
It's not.
One
It's
Piece.
not.
Oh, anime. Sorry.
Anime, yeah. Story one. I will manga. I will say
Yeah, he's right. One Piece
pacing is
anime.
fucking yeah.
Okay, we'll get to the pros and cons. Let's just wrap up MHA. Okay, so
Yeah.
you don't think MHA is top 10 because of poor character
okay.
building from supporting characters? So these are supporting characters.
Yeah, so I think my issue is you kind of create this. I think season 1 was so exciting. Characters that are interesting. Yeah, like you almost like forgotten about, and the people complain about. You introduce him.
But
Such
hold
a
on, who?
interesting. Lemillion.
But he came back.
He came back. He introduced. He's supposed to be like top 10 level when back, but
I understand that, but we're completely missing the main point of MHA, which is Deku. His evolution. It is true. It is Deku though. Remember this.
Can I spoil something?
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. So the intro at the how I became is the intro of season
1 through 6.
I'm guessing, yeah. The intro of season 7 is gonna change too because the ending of season. This is how I became the strongest hero in my classmate. Like it becomes the class is the reason why. So the idea, I think, what Horikoshi, no Horikoshi, who's I got all the mixed up. But the idea is that one of the idea why All Might's principle failed, the pillar, is he was so dependent on one person. Looked at him to fix everything.
Right? Fuck, you spoiled a great ending. I like it.
So
I think like it.
But I don't know if that's the narrative that he's trying to go to.
So they basically become an organization.
Yeah, so it's become where we all individually are responsible.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going with. So you'll see this idea that kind of part of to become hero in their own way. I think is what they're trying to go for. I don't know.
I really need a Chainsaw Man to deliver. I really need it. Even Mob Psycho has failed me. We'll talk about my second later. I did not like season 3. Season 3 only had one good episode.
Wow. I thought season 3 was great.
I don't know, bro. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, let me. So to answer your top 10, right? So can you answer the question just in modern time, right? Current situation, right? You got Chainsaw, JJK, Demon Slayer.
We can talk about top 10 later. Let's not spoil it for the viewers. Let them be wet.
Would you put MHA ahead of those?
No, MHA would be border. Is 10. He's like borderline, bro. I'm not giving it 8, 9. It's at 10. It is at 10.
Well, answer my question though. Is it ahead of JJK?
No. I love JJK. JJK
Okay.
was amazing.
Okay. Demon Slayer.
No. Come on, you know these answers.
Okay.
You know how I feel
Yes,
about
I
Demon
know.
Slayer.
I know. So
Attack on
okay.
Titan, no,
Chainsaw.
obviously.
Chainsaw.
It might be. It's slightly ahead. Slightly
Which
ahead.
is so MHA ahead of Chainsaw.
Yes,
Is what
it
you're
is.
saying.
It is. It's
Okay.
because
Okay.
MHA
Okay.
has given me the overall arc, which was fucking beautiful. It is one of my
Yeah.
favorite arcs. The darkness, the fights, everything, the trauma, the
Yeah.
character building, the animation. It was the music. That was like such. The music was good.
Animation was okay. Music was good.
No,
Yes,
the animation when he went 100% with that was, I mean, back for then, for like fucking, was it 4 years ago?
What's it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back then it was good. That's what I'm saying. I
That's what
feel
I'm saying.
like
For back
oh,
then, I mean, but I'm still
yeah.
giving it. I'm still giving his flowers. And
Okay. Gotcha.
then it
Yeah,
ended.
gotcha.
Then it ended with Endeavor's becoming #1. That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Even having what you call it, the whole Bakugo thing, and then All
Ooh,
Might
that's gonna
basically
be fun.
like United States of Smash. It had epic moments. It had good arcs. It had
Oh yeah,
some.
what the?
Yeah, so I'm giving it its flowers. It's not like I'm just saying, bro.
I just don't think it's top 10.
It's
I'll
ahead of
put it in
Chainsaw
top
Man.
20.
It's ahead of Chainsaw
Huh?
Man. It's ahead of Chainsaw Man.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But what I'm just saying is, like, we have 4 easily nameable one that's
Okay,
best right.
fine. Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, JJK.
Full Metal.
Okay,
Full Metal.
Full Metal is #2. I don't give a fuck who argues. Full Metal is top 3 in everybody's anime books.
Yeah, exactly.
It's top 3.
Hold up.
We can have
Yeah,
a whole
no, that's
segment
fine.
of Full Metal and talk about how perfect of an anime it is. It is a fucking masterpiece. It should never be touched.
Yeah, in terms of just animation or anime category, if you top 5 story but if you say anime, it's #1 for me.
Full Metal?
Yeah.
I can agree with that too. I can definitely agree with that.
If
So
you change to like the story, right?
One
Then I
Piece.
go with One Piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not even close with that. Um,
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist has the perfect blend of everything, every single genre, comedy,
Exactly.
drama,
Yeah. And the pacing
sadness.
is
Fucking.
perfect.
And Eric is one of the greatest protagonists of all time. He's one easily. There was nothing annoying about him. There was nothing like Asta, where he's screaming and you feel fucking anger inside of you.
Right.
It was okay. Full Metal Alchemist is not going to be touched. JJK is ahead of MHA because JJK is special, man.
It is special, man.
That first season made me
Yo,
feel like Attack on Titan first season.
Season 1 of JJK, season 2 is definitely going.
Damn.
It's and it's
you're hyping me up a lot.
I'm not worried about disappointing you on this. Like, case destroy season 1. It's not even close. Nobody. If I say this, nobody will ever disagree with it.
So what you're telling me right now is to go rewatch JJK and JJK 0.
Who cares about JJK 0? That's added later on.
I mean, listen. I was a critic of JJK 0. We could talk about it. I was a critic about it. But okay, fine. JJK is there, okay? JJK I have in borderline top 5. That's how good of a first season it was.
Yeah, in terms of the first season, I mean, it was fantastic,
okay.
right?
So other animes I consider. Other animes I consider to the top 10. We need to have a separate section on JJK alone. It deserves its flowers.
Of it, yeah, right.
It deserves its flowers. All these animes deserve their flowers. I have Hajime Ippo.
Hajime
no Ippo.
Yeah. Do you know what that means? It's basically first step.
First step. Go fight.
Yeah, Hajime.
What is it?
Hajime is like a beginning. Like my
Oh,
dad's name is Hajime. It means
okay,
beginning,
okay.
start, right? No Ippo means kind of like Ippo is actually his name,
Name,
right? But
his
it's
name.
also like to take a step forward kind of thing.
Oh, beginning of a
And
step.
it's yeah.
Okay, that's nice, but I consider it a top 10 anime.
Yes.
Uh,
It hasn't been adapted well to the
also,
US market.
another one, Kingdom.
Yes, very underrated.
Yo,
It's shockingly underrated.
Kingdom is a gem. It's a fucking gem.
I'm telling you, season one
Gem.
fucked people over. They need to reduce it.
I loved it. I honestly, I don't know
Well, I
how I
know you still
found it.
watched it.
I don't know how I found it, but I watched
I
it in
told you
that
about it.
shitty anime. Shitty
I told you
anime.
about it.
I
I
think
fucking told you about
I
it.
think 2012 you told me, right? It came out with the
Yeah,
I watched
listen,
it
yeah, yeah, I
2021.
said I love this, so I was like, yeah, Kingdom's pretty good
Like
and what it was
Kingdom is
about.
so special. It is such a gem. It's such a gem. That's a good one. Bleach. I have Bleach.
Top 10?
Of
Nah,
course.
you
Of
smoking,
course.
man.
Actually, yeah, like, honestly, this season it got me hyped up, bro. This animation,
Yes,
A
yes.
Thousand
I
Year
think
Blood
people
War.
are into the recovery of
No, but
Breach.
see,
It's a great
Bleach.
show.
I can't lie. I really love Bleach. When it was out, I really loved it. I loved Ichigo. I could talk about Ichigo all the time. Ichigo's Bankai was the new Super Saiyan. Okay, it was the new Super Saiyan. It
It
was.
was cool.
It was.
Yeah, it was okay. It was,
I have done Kamehameha in the shower. I have done Bankai in the shower. Okay. I have also done a Rasengan in the shower. Okay. I don't know. I
I
fucking.
think Bankai.
Fucking.
I think Bankai. I think the good thing about Bankai is that two syllables does make it more interesting. Like Bankai.
Bankai.
Like,
I fucking love it.
yeah,
Love
like
it.
I think it's a good setup, right? It's a great setup, but it's not top 10. I mean, like you haven't even named any sports anime. You haven't put any
Oh,
sports there,
sports. I mean,
right? Like for me, like GTO is top 10. Like that
which
thing
one?
is fucking fantastic. GTO, great teacher Onizuka. That shit is fucking fantastic. Like
Never
you
seen it.
got that in there. Hajime no Ippo, Full Metal, Hunter x Hunter. Like these are
Oh, Death Note.
like
Fuck,
I
bro.
even like I like old. Like I started watching much older, right? Like I'm not an expert. As bad as Yu Yu Hakusho's ending, I still love that. Like the first parts was fantastic, and then Slum Dunk in terms of sports anime.
I ain't never seen it, but everybody keeps talking about it.
Which one?
Slam Dunk.
Slum Dunk. To me, it's like all the recipe of the sports, and probably someone will tell me there's every like Haikyuu feels very much the setup is copied from Slum. Like
Honestly, I'll be honest. Like, I think it was a Kuroko basketball or something like that.
Yeah, Kuroko no Basket or
And
something like that. Yeah, I haven't watched that one.
they're really popular. They're really extremely
Yeah,
popular. For some reason, I cannot get myself into watching um a basketball, baseball, or volleyball anime, but I can watch a soccer one because my first anime love was soccer, obviously.
right.
And
The
I feel
Tsubasa,
like,
right?
and especially with the whole how Japan fucking did during this World Cup and Blue Lock coming,
The
bro.
Murloc.
Honestly
Wait, you don't like
speaking,
Haikyuu?
I never really got into it.
I feel like Haikyuu actually does better job of hyping than Blue.
Bro, nah, you haven't seen Blue Lock. I don't think you have seen Blue Lock.
I read the
No,
manga,
no,
so
no,
I
no,
know
no,
what
no, 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 no. My brother read the manga too, and he goes, "The anime is
yeah.
fucking the anime, bro, bro."
That's what I love when the animation does a better job than very often rare.
This
Um,
animation, bro, is like
it's good,
Every Saturday is like I do MHA with my wife, and it's fucking
right?
amazing. And then it is Blue Lock, and it's just hype, bro. And Isaki, I love this. I am loving this anime. It is stupid. It's honestly, if you think about this,
It's very stupid.
It is Dragon Ball Z.
Well, yeah, I think it is. I think it's like sports animation now. Like it almost the fighting shonen. Similar
It's
recipe,
amazing.
but
It's
it is
so
good.
good, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, all they're doing is passing, powering upping, like I am leveling up. Bro,
Yeah, they don't want
leveling
to
up.
pass, right?
The eyes start glowing, start figuring shit out, and doing these crazy kicks, and I'm just like, oh, like, bro, but it's such good animation.
I'm surprised you haven't seen Haikyuu. Like, how many?
Haikyuu's the volleyball one, right?
Yeah.
Probably 2 episodes, bro. To be honest.
Oh, fuck you, man. Just watch it, man. Watch it.
And I listen. This one anime, and I need to finish it one way or another, and that is the one only anime that I have not fully given it respect because I haven't gotten time. Is Gintama?
Oh,
Gintama?
Gintama.
Yeah.
What? Gintama.
Gintama, bro. I watched so far 190 episodes probably.
Oh wow.
But
Yeah, I only did like 5 episodes of that one. God,
but
it's so many episodes.
it's such a good anime. It's such a good anime.
Yeah,
It's
that one is also very underrated because I think it's almost like a comedy, but I heard that like some like the later there's some seriously.
No, but I love it. I love. There's no anime like this. It's like a freaking anime sitcom.
So that's another one I hit on MHA.
Which one?
Gintama?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah. I can't. It's not even yo.
I'm gonna. Yeah, don't get mad, but
Go ahead.
Haikyuu is ahead of MHA.
I mean, that's you've seen it. I didn't see it. How can I disagree with something I haven't seen? Oh no, you're wrong, Moto.
But you did after 2 episodes, so maybe there was.
MHA, I liked it episode 1.
I did. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you could say, like, oh, you're gonna catch me after episode 1.
Like, look, there's certain animes where I give its due to a certain amount. If it doesn't get me there, it's not this like it has to be like power elements like Black Clover. Fuck it, we're just gonna be going about this episode, okay? We keep going. I'll cut it whatever it needs to be.
Practice anyway, so you don't need to talk to these people. We have to vent it out, anyways, right? I think that's one thing we. Yeah, we have so many things we have to talk about. It just overwhelms our.
The reason why I kept with Black Clover, even though I hated Asha's voice, I really loved the magic aspect. I really loved the different power levels. You
want? You better hope that thing comes back,
bro. It was such a good anime.
Well, they fucked up because they fucking did a filler in like the second episode. That was so idiotic.
I mean, bro, I grew up with the fillers. I grew up on fillers. I watched Bleach filler live. I watched Naruto filler live. One Piece is 50% all fillers every single episode. Every single episode, One Piece.
That's why Naruto is not in my top 10. Literally, I stopped watching because there's way too much filler.
There were way too many fillers. Yo, honestly, when my wife is watching it, I didn't understand the pain I went through until I saw my wife watching it because
when the pain kills.
No. She got to skip all the fillers, and when I was looking at the filler list, bro, it would be 10 canon, 11 fillers, 3 canon, 7 fillers, 4 canon, 4 fillers, and I'm just like, how the fuck was I saying? How you gonna give me such excitement and then give me bullshit for 3 months?
But here's the thing that I think it hurt me more than you is did you read the manga?
Nah.
So I read the manga. I knew one of the best fight was coming, which was Sasuke versus Naruto, the first one. The general most of it was taijutsu fight, right? When I read it in the manga, I was like, that was a really good done. So when there was 3 seasons of fucking filler between when it was supposed to happen and when it actually did happen. Like there was like seasons of filler, and that fucking drove me insane. I got so pissed because like I knew the best fight was coming. Like it was gonna be an epic fight, a first big fight between Sasuke and Naruto. I was
Yeah.
so pumped for it, and they keep adding filler. I was like, "Fuck this shit! Like this is fucked up."
Fillers ruined it. Fillers,
Yeah,
honestly, fillers. That's why I am vouching for it to be remade. It
yeah.
deserves. It deserves to be remade, and it needs to be told in the way it should have been told, and it will be top 10, maybe even top 5.
I think you will hit top 5 for me as well. Some of the storyline.
All these great animes are driven from Naruto. Deku is
Yeah,
Naruto. Deku's
I mean,
Naruto.
Dragon Ball.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
How's Dragon
yeah.
Ball? He's an
How is it
alien.
not for?
He's an alien.
Doesn't matter.
No,
It's
of
a
course it
shonen.
does. No, 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 no. We can't compare like that. And we can't compare an
Yeah.
alien to something. This is a guy in his own world who has nobody. He has no one. He just has his belief. He is going to prove everybody wrong. Everybody start from the bottom. Everybody follows him. The leader. That's what Deku is. Deku was started from the bottom, quirkless. Now he is the shit. So all these characters, we can basically find weakness to strength. We obviously cheer up Luffy. Luffy is the same exact fucking thing. The greatest protagonist of all time. Luffy.
Well, I mean, Luffy. What? One Piece was ahead of Naruto about the same time. When did it?
No. Yeah, it came out in 98, and Naruto was probably a few years later.
So first published in 1999 for Naruto.
Yeah, so One Piece was ahead. One Piece was ahead.
One Piece 190. Oh no, 1997
Yeah, so
was on the Jump. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, but what One Piece and Naruto are too different though. One Piece and Hunter x Hunter as him as well. Gon already was OP from the beginning, and he was loved. He had a good personality. He had a good he's not a protagonist where you're gonna be like.
God had such a great father. It was loved so well.
Our top 5 father topic is gonna be fun. Alright, with
Well,
that,
we're still learning.
we're gonna end this episode. We're gonna end this fucking episode. MHA might not be top 10 anymore.
It's not even close. There's too many good ones, right? We're old. Yeah, we're old, man. That's the thing you have to realize.
Sorry,
and by the way, you need
took
to watch
40
GTO.
minutes. GTO?
Yeah, you gotta watch that. That's a good one.
GTO.
That's a
No,
good show.
I think I need to watch Slamduck or Haikyuu.
Ooh.
Which one do I watch? Okay, and I'll tell you something, and no disrespect, I want something with better animation.
Well, obviously, Haikyuu would have much better animation.
I kind of knew that already because Slamduck came out Slamduck's like 92? 92?
I feel like it probably came out around that time because it's basically Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman. It's the two main characters, right?
Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
So the main character is more resemblance of Dennis Rodman. And then so it's very similar to Haikyuu. So you have that's the main character, and then you have the prodigy that everybody talks about. It's the same thing for Slamduck. The main character has the funky hair color, and he's good at one thing, which is rebounding, and because he doesn't have any other skill, and he just kind of got in because it was a hot, team, right? And then the chick looks at all the time is like, super skill, athletic. It's
so together they become an unstoppable force.
I'm not going to spoil anything. It is a.
It's obvious. I mean, that's cliche. It's like basic 101 anime. No. It's 101 anime, bro.
What, you want me to spoil it?
No, I want to see it, but I'm just saying they're gonna be unstoppable duo. I hope.
No, you actually have what? I'm not gonna say.
We're gonna have so many more discussions. Sorry, your shit took over 40 minutes.
No, you gotta cut it. You gotta cut shit out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You gotta get it. You gotta make.
Your shit might have taken 40 minutes. Might have taken 5 minutes. Who knows? I hope you had a good shit. But what we came to realize is MHA might not be top 10 anymore for me.
It can't. It's too many animes, bro. Like I think that the whole idea of top.
One Piece is the greatest manga of all time. We
Facts.
like One Piece is amazing. Yes, Oda, you.
One Piece and Hunter x Hunter.
Well, I don't know. Is it done? Is the freaking is?
Hold on, One Piece is not done. It will be in 10 years.
But does Hunter x Hunter have this type of storytelling? This type of world building? It does.
World building, no. I don't think you could beat the world building in One Piece, right?
That's what
because
I like.
the concept of
the best thing in the world story.
I think the whole island mechanism allows time fascinating world. But Hunter x Hunter, for example, has much better fighting. Has
technical difficulty
and also much better range of. Oh, you're out. All right, see ya.
You're going in and out, so we're gonna end
I
this
gotta.
show. All right, peace out.